Welcome to Lutie News. I'm Denver.
I'm Corbin.
And today we're going to be talking about the Winter Olympics,
Valentine's interview,
and the Walk for Peace.
Now on to sports with this guy.
In recent news, Atlanta Falcons rookie James Pierce Jr. crashed his car into WNBA player Ricky Jackson multiple times and struck a police officer with the vehicle while evading arrest. This case is still ongoing. Winter Olympics are in full swing. As of February 17th, the U.S. has gold medals in speed skating, freestyle skiing, alpine skiing, figure skating, and bobsled. Announced February 5th, the NFL Hall of Fame 2026 inductees are quarterback Drew Brees, wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald, linebacker Luke Kuechly, kicker Adam Vinatieri, and running back senior nominee Roger Craig. The NBA All-Star Game was on Saturday. The teams were the Stars, the Stripes, and World. But only one could be the champion, and that was the USA Stars, 47-21 to the Stripes. And that was Sports with Denver.
On the 12th, Bangladesh citizens cast ballots for an election. This is the first election in 15 years since a mass uprising that ended the rule of the former prime minister. This election, citizens will be able to vote while abroad via a postal voting system. Term limits are also being implemented along with other checks and balances. This is all in an effort to promote democracy and civil rights. Jimmy Lai, a China critic, was sentenced to 20 years in Hong Kong prison. Lai was a media tycoon that owned the Chinese companies Next Digital and Apple Daily. He was convicted of conspiring with others to collude with foreign forces to endanger national security and for conspiracy to publish seditious articles. On the 10th, a faulty Somali passenger plane had experienced a mechanical malfunction and crash-landed on the seashore. One of the pilots managed to safely land the aircraft, saving all 50 passengers and the 5 crew on board. The malfunction has yet to be determined.
Hi, this is Aspen with Politics. Trump's EPA revokes endangerment findings on greenhouse gases. This means that greenhouse gases emitted from vehicles, power plants, and other major contributors to climate change will no longer be regulated by the government. The New York nurses' strike has resulted in more than 10,000 nurses at the Montefiore and Mount Sinai hospital systems who began to return to work on February 14th, 1 month after walking off the job, in what's become New York City's largest and longest nurses' strike. Over 4,000 nurses from New York's Presbyterian still remain at strike as of February 17th. 19 Vietnamese Buddhist monks, accompanied by a dog named Akola, completed a 110-day, 2,300-mile walk for peace from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C., finally arriving at their destination February 10th. They documented their journey on social media since November, and as of February 14th, they have 1.9 million followers on Instagram and 2.9 million on Facebook. The U.S. House voted to scrap Trump's imposed tariffs on Canada as of February 19th. The vote will still need to be passed through the Senate to gain full approval. On February 9th, President Trump threatened to block the recently built bridge to Canada across Detroit River unless Canada allows the U.S. to have ownership of at least half of the bridge. As of recent updates, Canada has agreed to these terms, and the state of Michigan now holds half ownership. The bridge is being named the Georgie Howe International Bridge in California this February. Many bills and laws have been passed in regards to the use of AI, such as the new bill requiring the disclosure of AI use in ads, new bills aiming to protect universities from AI, and a bill expanding on the laws regarding deep-fake AI images. This has been Aspen with Politics.
Today we're going to interview people about Valentine's Day. I'm Corbin with MJ and Lily. What's your favorite Valentine's gift?
Anything expensive. Cute stuffed animal.
With Miss Ann, what is your favorite Valentine's gift?
Oh, flowers. White roses.
I'm Corbin with Miss Walrath. What is your favorite Valentine's gift?
Chocolate.
I'm Corbin with Sabrina. What is your favorite Valentine's gift?
Hearts.
Corbin with Miss Lofton. What is your favorite Valentine's gift?
I love chocolate.
Welcome to local news. Missouri lawmakers propose lower wages for working minors, down from $15 an hour to $12.30. This is due to the decrease in young workers that Senator Joe Nicola has seen in his district. You may have seen power companies working on the lines, Well, that's because in early January, the National Telecommunications and Information Administration approved a plan to help citizens in underserved areas of the state have improved internet access. Earlier this month, Governor Kehoe proposed a budget cut of over $80 million for disability funding. This could have a significant impact on families raising children with disabilities. Lastly, a family favorite roller coaster, Thunder Racing at Silver City, will be officially shutting down January 2nd of next year. Quite an upsetting matter.
As of recent, many public figures have passed on, a common yet deeply upsetting occurrence. Notably, among these deaths have been Brad Arnold, Catherine O'Hara, and James Vanderbeek, all of whom have died of cancer in the past 2 weeks. While disheartening, it begs the question, what's to come if cancer is on the rise with no cure in sight? On the 1st of this month, 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, mother to the co-anchor of today's show, Savannah Guthrie, was kidnapped from her home. While police and the FBI are investigating and looking for her, she's still missing. On another note, Britney Spears has sold the right to her music catalog. Following the recent trend, Britney Spears is among the many artists who've been selling. As far as we know, she sold it to Primary Wave, the music company, and the price was estimated to be around $200 million.
Currently, around half of the United States is affected by drought. The West has been heavily impacted due to a lack of snow, and the East hasn't received much rain either. As a result, wildfires are breaking out around the nation. On the 17th, a ring of fire eclipse occurred. This is the first eclipse of the year occurring annually. However, it's only viewable over Antarctica, meaning very few people see it in person. Today, the high is going to be 49 degrees, 46 on Saturday, 42 on Sunday, and 44 on Monday. This has been Weather with Zen.
February 16th through the 20th, elementary basketball at Plainview. February 17th through the 27th, Book Blast. February 20th, high school basketball at Hurley. February 23rd through the 27th is National FFA Week. March 2nd through the 6th is Read Across America Week. March 2nd, Ag Conduct Practice at Houston. March 3rd, Ozark County Math Beat and Area 13 Officer Selection at Kabul. March 4th, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Game. March 5th, Teen Girls Go to College. March 6th, 7th, and 8th grade volleyball tournament at Taneyville. National Oreo Day, and the end of third quarter. February 20th, Castian McFarlane. February 22nd, Kensley Anderson. February 25th, Riley Ames. February 26th, Hunter Taylor. February 27th, Ivy Smith. February 28th, Jackson O'Connor. March 2nd, June Adams. March 2nd, Jax Hand. March 6th, Zeke McCracken. Happy birthday!
Thank you for watching.
This has been Lutie News.
My favorite roller coaster, Thunder Racing at
Jackson multiple times and struck a police officer with this.
Welcome to Welcome News. Missouri.
My hand didn't even move.
No, it's still in there.
Wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald, linebacker Luke Kuechly.
Keekley.
My hair is not hairy.
Thank you for watching.
This has been
Lutie News.
Former Prime Minister. This election.
Welcome to Lutie News. I'm Denver.
I'm Corbin.
And today, oh man.
Hi, this is Aspen with Politics.
I didn't move my hand fast enough.
Winter Olympics are in full spring.
Due to a decrease in young walkers that
U.S. had gold medals in speed skating, freestyle skiing, air pine. Oh man.
Valentine's interview.
And the Walk of Peace.
Now on sports.
Hi, I'm Zen. And this is World Dance.